So Pete again from Abstract Ocean. We're on to the second part of our video to apply the Tesla performance decal to the back of a Model 3. For this stage, you don't need much at all actually. The performance decal is already pre-spaced, it's pre-aligned, so incredibly easy to fit. Everything that Abstract Ocean sells, we try and make sure that just about every owner can do it by themselves. A soft cloth would be useful, and some wax or sealant just to kind of seal the paint up after we've done this. We use an alcohol swab just to clean the area, so something just to seal it back up is good. We are going to sell a little kit which has everything you need to remove the T logo and apply the Tesla Performance logo, including the wax, the adhesive remover, the fishing line and plastic blades. So if you don't have all that stuff at home, then just go ahead and add that to your cart on the website. We're going to give this a 2. It's really a 1.5. It's just not difficult at all. You know, the harder part was getting the T logo off, but putting this on is incredibly easy. You just don't need any tools at all. Just 5 minutes will be plenty of time to do that. So let's get started. Okay, so we're back outside in April in North Texas. Apparently it's very windy, so I'm just going to do the voiceover again, save bugging you guys with the wind noise. This is our performance Tesla decal for the Model 3. I guess any car, but ideally the Model 3. That center spot I'm pointing out is what we made when we removed the T logo in the first place. Obviously that marked the spot perfectly, so we're going to use that as our reference mark when we apply the performance logo. First we're going to use a little alcohol swab, which we'll include in the pack, which we're just going to use on the paintwork to remove any residue that might be there and make sure that the logo sticks perfectly. Okay, so the alcohol's all dry. We're going to sort of take a dry run at this before we remove the paper carrier sheet. So just figure out where you want it positioned. The way we've designed it is that the bottom of the carrier sheets, the clear piece and the white piece on the back, align with the ridge or the crease on the back of the trunk. That's where we think it should go. That sort of aligns to where we've seen it on the back of the Performance Model 3 we've seen driving around, but it's personal choice. In terms of application though, definitely easier to use the bottom of the carrier sheet as your alignment mechanism for putting it onto the trunk. Okay, once you're happy, we're going to remove the white paper backing off of the decal. Obviously pretty windy day here, so not ideal, but just make sure that the letters stay attached to the clear carrier sheet. That's how you're going to keep everything perfectly spaced out and perfectly aligned. And then we're going to go grab it in the middle and use the S as the center marker. The camera will catch up in a minute, but we're just aligning the S over the top of the center spot that we marked earlier before we removed the original Tesla logo. And what we're going to do, we're just going to sort of tap it on there just so it grabs, but not hard, and do the same with all of the letters. So working to the right first, applying the L and the A, and then switching to the other end and just applying the E and the T. We just want to make sure that the positioning looks right before we kind of commit to it. Now bear in mind that the back of the Model 3 trunk does have a curve to it, so using the carrier tape makes this a lot easier. If you decide to sort of throw a laser line or something on there, it's going to look weird because it will be dead straight and the back of the trunk isn't. So use the carrier sheet as your guide. The letters actually protrude about 1.6 or 1.8 mil, which I don't know what that is in inches, but maybe a 16th, I'm not sure, but that aligns or is comparable to the other logos on the car. So again, going for the factory look with everything that we try and do. Okay, once you're happy with the position, just push each letter home with your thumb or your hand. It doesn't take much. As I mentioned, the letters are flexible PVC, so really easy to put on, and then just carefully remove the clear carrier tape, putting it down at an angle, and there you go. We're really excited about the look of this. We think it's great. Actually quite a big improvement to the back of the Model 3. And then what we're going to do, we're going to use I don't know if it's Gyrots or Girots, I don't know if it's a hard or soft G, but we're going to use some speed shine just to sort of reseal the paint slightly. This isn't really a wax, it's a quick finish spray, but it definitely does the job of just kind of filling in what we took off with the alcohol wipe. As you can see, there's no issues with the logo, that stays stuck firm. And then all we recommend for any of these things is just to avoid any temperature extremes, either too hot or too cold, just for a day or so, just to let the adhesive really grab, and then that's it. It's not going anywhere once it's on there. And that's about it. We think it looks great. I hope you agree.